All right, okay. Om Namo Lui Sarvatrika Varti Ariyantanam. Namo Lui Sarvatrika Varti Siddhanam. Namo Lui Sarvatrika Varti Ayaryanam. Namo Lui Sarvatrika Varti Vajjayanam. Namo Lui Sarvatrika Varti Savanam. Omkaram Bindu Sanyuktam Nityan Dhayanti Yoginam Kamadam Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namah. नमः समय साराय स्वानुभूत्या चकासते चेत स्वभावाय भावाय सर्वभावान्तरचिदे अज्ञानतिमिरन्धानं ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः तीन भुवन में सार वीतरागविज्ञानता शिव स्वरूप शिव का नमो त्रियोग संहारके ओम नमः सिद्धेभ्यो ओम नमः सिद्धेभ्यो ओम श्री सुधात्माने नमः जय जिनेन्द्र. So today is October 4th, 2025, Saturday, and we are continuing our class on Chhadhaala. We are on Dhala number 2, and we are on Chand number 6. Remember, in Chhadhaala, it is talking about wrong concept, mithyatva. That wrong concept is divided into two parts. Inborn wrong concept and acquired wrong concept. In the inborn wrong concept, there are three subdivisions. Mithya darshan, mithya gyan, mithya charitra. Inborn wrong faith, inborn wrong knowledge, inborn wrong conduct. Similarly, on the acquired wrong faith, three divisions. Wrong faith, wrong knowledge, wrong conduct. So out of the 6 things, we are on the first part. Agrahit mithya darshan means inborn wrong concept. This is most important part. Inborn wrong concept. And in that one, Daulat Ramji says, mainly the wrong faith, wrong understanding about the 7 tattva, 7 elements. So that he is describing. So we started with Jeev, Ajeev, Punya Pap, Ashrav Bandh, Ashrav. Now, Bandh and Samvar, that's a 6th stanza. That's what we are on. So let me bring the slide and start from where we were last time and continue from there onwards. First, we'll listen to the stanza. Okay. says in this stanza basically that that it says Subha Asubha Bandha ke Phala Manjar Rati Arati Kare Nija Pada Visar Atam Hita Hetu Virag Gyan Te Lakhe Apako Kashtadan. So first stanza, first line is talking about the bondage. Bondage. What is the wrong information, wrong concept I have regarding the bondage? So, Shubha Ashubha ke phala manjar, rati arati kare nija pada visar. So, when the fruition of the auspicious, inauspicious karma bondage occurs, I have liking or disliking towards that. This is my wrong concept because Shubh or Ashubh Bandh, karma bondage cannot do anything to me. It's all within me how I react to it. As we gave example last time, probably I don't remember, but a person is coming, the father is coming from the work, whole days of work, and he's tired. He's exhausted. Day did not go the way he planned. He comes home, and two younger kids, they're kind of fighting. Small little thing. And father comes and starts beating them. Gosh, you always fight and this and that and everything. And he expresses frustrations. Next day, exact same situation. He's exhausted. He's tired. But one of his old friend called him and he said, hey, you know what? I'm in the town. And I have my boy and here your girl. Maybe we should just think about them getting married. So this father is bringing the friend at home. Same, two kids, younger kids are fighting a little bit. So what daddy does? Hey kids, here's a chocolate. Go to your room, please. He did not express frustrations or anger. Exact same thing. Yesterday, he became angry. Today, he didn't. So, becoming angry or not to become angry, reaction is on my hand. That's what he's trying to say in this first line. Then second line, that first line we have finished. Now, second line is an important thing about Samvar Tatva. What is my wrong concept about Samvar Tatva? Atam hita hetu virag gyan. The knowledge, pure knowledge is very important for my soul's benevolence. Instead of that, the person says, oh, it's very difficult to obtain. When Muniraj is standing in his own state, he is engrossed within. He is experiencing supersensuous bliss from within. And we wrong faith people from outside, we are looking at that Muniraj. He's standing in the extreme heat or extreme cold. And we say, poor Muniraj. He must be feeling so much cold or heat. Remember, Muniraj is experiencing super senses bliss. He is extremely happy within, and I consider them to be in suffering. So, aapko kashtadan, he thinks about that to be this scripture reading or meditation, etc. It's everything. No, 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 no. It's very difficult. These classes are very difficult. I don't want to attend. This is so difficult. I don't want to do that. Don't do that. This is a mistake. That's what it says in the second. And that's the line we are on. First line, for bondage element, wrong understanding, we have done it. So we can go to the next one. So here, meaning of the stanza, wrong believer forgetting his own true nature, likes the fruition of auspicious karma and dislikes the inauspicious karma. This misconception about the bandha tattva. Auspicious karma fruition, I like it. Inauspicious karma fruition, I don't like it. And this is karma fruition. Karma does their own work. I have nothing to do with that thing. Karma do their own act. And I feel happy or misery because of those things. That's my mistake of bondage element that we talked about before. Now we are on a renunciation. Misconception about Samvar Tatva, what it says. Renunciation and right knowledge are beneficial to the soul. But a wrong believer thinks that those are sources of suffering for him. The misconception about Samvar Tatva. So let's talk about that Samvar Tatva bondage element. We already have talked about it. Well, quickly we can go through it. This video is very good to give the bondage elements really importance. Who is responsible for bondage? So what does this show over here? To me, that, let's see, I think it's the next line. So what it shows over here, this is the bolt, which is an inert. Remember, this is an example. Example is given to understand the principles that we are driving at. Example may not exactly fit to the principle that we are trying to derive, but it gives some sort of idea to us. So this bolt is an inert bolt to start with, metal bolt. It's staying in its own innate state. But when I put the wire and send the electricity through that one, that bolt became magnetized now. So with that, sorry. Okay, so the battery and wire are rag dvesh, and that's called bhav karma, psychic karma. They are produced within the soul by itself. Bolt has produced those impurity within by itself, by its own rag and dvesh, by its own bhav karma, psychic karma. And These clips were innocent bystander. They were doing their own business. They're minding their own business. And then this magnetized bolt says, hey, come to me, come to me, come to me. Tell me, who is responsible for this bondage? Is it the is it the paper clips, the dravya karma, material karma, or the bhav karma, psychic karma? Means this bolt, when it's magnetized, then it becomes bhav karma, means it's so bolt's own action, and that is the main reason for attraction of people. These guys were innocent bystanders. They have nothing to do with this magnetized bolt. But magnetized bolt said, hey, come to me, come to me, come invited. Similarly, I have a rag and dvesh within me. I have the rag and dvesh, and I invite karma to me, and the bondage of karma occurs to me. Who is responsible? For example, standard way, a given average given Jain will say, this class is too difficult, I don't understand, because my Jnana and karma are working in tandem right now. Or my health is not going good, family situation is not good, business I keep on losing money and everything. So antraik karmas are reason for that. Listen, these guys are innocent bystander. This material karma has nothing to do it. Magnetized bolt is a problem. Magnetized bolt with rag and dvesh I have within me, that me as a soul has magnetized, and I attract karma. So I am the reason, not this dravya karma are the reason. This is the take-home message. Anything happens to me, good or bad, good, nothing to worry about. Well, everything is good. Everything is good. No problem. When the bad thing happens to me, is because of my own doing it. Let's say I decide that guy had given me insult 10 years back. Now I'm going to meet that guy again. I'm going to do this, and that, and everything, and I'm going to I'm going to be angry with him, and all kind of unnecessary things. Throughout the previous night, I decided I lost my sleep, whole night sleep. Next morning, I meet that guy and I'm ready to blast. And the guy comes and says, oh my God, oh my respected brother, I'm so thankful to you. You did so many good things to me. In spite of me doing bad things to you, you did great. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. What happened to your anger? It melted away. Previous night, who lost the sleep? That guy or me? I lost the sleep, worrying about it, what to do about it. So this is my problem. I have to be very careful. I am the problem. I am the problem. This bolt is a magnetized bolt is a problem. Magnetism is a problem to attract the pains. My rag and dvesh are the problem, attracting karma to me. I am the problem. If I accept that I am the problem, then I am the solution. This is very important to understand. That's a Bandha Tattva mistake. Then over here it says Bandha Tattva. Bondage. Bondage means the mode, soul's deluding state, psychic karma, bhav karma. I do it myself. Soul is creating all these impurity modes by itself. And this material karma particle, they're simply innocent bystander and they get attracted to the soul. So they have nothing to do. My problem is here. I do rag and dvesh. I am the soul substance. I'm supposed to be in the pure form all the time. This is my bondage mistake, understanding bondage element. Having said that, now we are coming to the next situation in which now Samvar Tatva. To understand what is Samvar Tatva? Soul is a substance, can have a pure mode or impure mode. I do this thing because of myself. I am responsible to be in the innate state or deluding state. And since time infinite with my eternal existence, I am in the deluding state all the time. That's why I'm in the transmigratory cycle of suffering throughout my eternal existence so far. I am the reason. I am the problem. So when I'm in deluding state, instead of an innate state, I'm in deluding state. Karma fruition are on the other side. I join with them. Within one samay, karma fruition get dissipated. At the same time, new karma gets bonded to me because I'm in deluding state. Ashuddha bhav, vibhav bhav, impure state, raga state, anger, deceit, ego, greed state. All those things are deluding state, and that's why karma fruition, they give fruition, they disappear, new karma bonding. This cycle keeps on going forever and ever and ever within me. Look at this picture carefully and tell me, who has a consciousness? Who has thinking capacity? This karma is a material karma. They are non-living. Karma or material karma, non-living. But this guy is a living, conscious element. That's why this conscious element decided by itself to be innate or deluding state. So here, who is the problem? I am the problem. This guy is a problem. This is me. I am the problem. Instead of innate state, I'm in deluding state, and that's why all this problem occurred. What can I do to get rid of this miserable cycle? So, if I'm not in the deluding state at all, then this whole vicious circle falls apart. So here, what I did, now I realize, so I went out of the deluding state. I got engrossed in my eternal innate state, and whole things falls apart. When I'm out of this deluding state, to go into the innate state, experiencing of the soul substance, that's called beginning of purity. First time ever in my eternal existence, I'm always like this, always in deluding state. But instead, now I decided to get out of this deluding state. I'm the innate state. Purity gets generated, and that is called Samvar. Stoppage element. Samvar Tatva. Remember, this is your innate state forever. Innate state forever. To get out of the altered state to come within, is it difficult? Is it painful? To come to your own state, is it difficult or painful? For example, we take the sugar. In Phoenix, the sugar in my home tastes sweet. How about your place in Bangalore? Does the sugar taste sweet? Sir, sugar means sweetness. Do you understand? Africa, if I go to, sugar means sweetness. South America, sugar means sweetness. Anywhere in the world, sugar means sweetness. That's the innate state of the sugar. Sugar can never be any other taste except sweetness. I cannot be any other state except for innate state, knowing all knower soul substance innate state. Instead of my innate state, natural state, I had to force myself to go into deluding state. How much effort sugar has to do to be in the innate state of sweetness? Tell me. It's a natural thing. There is no effort, no nothing. And what do I say? Oh no, if I become Muniraj, means I have to be in the without clothes. I have to be suffering the cold. I have to suffer the heat. This is my mistake regarding Samvar Tattva. It is so natural state of my soul, just like sugar gives sweetness, soul remains in innate state, that's a natural state. Instead, when I'm in deluding state, I have to make the effort. But now when I come out, this natural state is generated. It doesn't need any extra effort, it says. But the shackle of this deluding state, since time infinite, is so strong that I'm not able to get rid of it. The roots of this deluding state are so deep within me for time infinite that it takes time for me to shake up this deluding state. But it can be done. It can be thrown out easily. So here, stoppage element, wrong belief, knowledge and renunciation are the beneficial to the soul. That's in fact. Knowledge is a pure knowledge, and true renunciation are the beneficial to the self. But ignorant being considers them to be painful. Oh my God, do I have to learn all these things? Do I have to come every Saturday for these classes? Do I have to break my head? Do I have to think about it? Do I have to write down? I consider them to be painful. So what's a knowledge? What's a renunciation? These two things. That's where we were on the last time we met. That was the slide we were on. So what we did so far in half an hour is all revision from last time. And it's important. Remember, do not get frustrated with revision, because when you get revision after revision after revision, means the concept is sitting down deep within your brain. It won't come out anytime. First time you go to see a movie, you see a song, You like that song, the tune of the song. You came out of movie theater and you start singing that song, but then next day you forgot about it. Oh, what was the tune? I forgot. I don't know. So then you listen to the radio, go on the internet, go on the Spotify, listen to that, and again and again and again. Now you can recite the whole song without any effort. So repetition, repetition, repetition is very important. So knowledge, what is knowledge? One which helps to achieve the beneficial things to the soul and removes the one which is detrimental to the soul from positive point of view. I have the soul's characteristics I understand today. This is the soul substance, I know it. This is the knowledge about the soul. And when I know this knowledge of the soul, when I understand who am I, then the blissful state occurs from within, which you and me has never experienced. So we are kind of thinking, what's these things? But knowledge of the soul is very helpful to me, okay? That's what is important thing to remember. Knowledge of the soul. This is a cell phone, I know everything about it. This is a pencil, I know about it. This is a clip, I know about it. Those things are there. They're a worldly problem. But I don't worry about those worldly things. I'm worrying about my natural state of the soul. That's called knowledge. Understanding the nature of the soul. Who am I? What's the soul as a substance? What the soul as an attribute? What the soul as a mode? I have to understand all those things. That's called knowledge. And renunciation means when the knowledge occurs, renunciation occurs automatically. Knowledge occurs, renunciation occurs automatically. One shows indifference toward the worldly affair and things associated with the material body from negative point of view. So worldly affair, worldly thing, worldly enjoyment, rag and rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, etc. All those things are worldly affair. And they are separate from me. When I know that they are separate from me, how long it takes to get rid of it. Let's say you are driving from point A to point B. Last week, I suppose you went to Hyderabad for the Shibir. Whether you drove or whether you fly, I don't know. Let's say you drove. Then you understand. You said, I had to go this freeway. This is the highway, I have to go for it to reach from Bangalore to Hyderabad. When I know about it, when I found it out from GPS, that this is the route to go about it, then your action occurred naturally. From Bangalore, you did not start driving south towards Chennai. You started driving north to Hyderabad because you know about it. You know. When the knowledge occurs, action occurs automatically. When knowledge occurs about self, that all these things are separate from me and everything, then my affection towards them naturally diminishes. You know, Siddha Bhagwan can visualize whole universe, past, present, future, everything. But Siddha Bhagwan has no part of it. He has no association with all the worldly affairs. He simply knows about it because he has renunciation. Knowledge is there, that's why it's renunciation. For that thing, Samaisar, stanza 34, that you have to read, it says knowledge and renunciation. What is that thing? 34 and 35, two stanzas. One stanza gives the principle, second stanza gives the example. By the way, this picture you are seeing, in Songad, when you go there, in December, I'm pretty sure you all will be going for the Shibir. Go to the Songad Guru Kahan Art Museum, which is behind Gurudev's Samadhi Mandir. These are paintings done by different artists. Several years back, I think 2012 or something, several artists from all over the country were called to come to Phoenix, to Songad, and they were from the Jain, non-Jain, everybody. Then there are given some concept, what Gurudev has taught, what Samaisar is, etc. And then they have been said, take the picture, draw the picture the way you like it. So one of the artists drew this picture from Samaisar 34, 35 stanza. What this one says, this guy has given this red chadar for washing to the washerman. So washerman has washed that one and dried that one out. So this guy goes and says, hey, give my chadar to me, give my bedspread to me. So washerman gives this one. So he comes home, he's covering his face, body and everything, he's sound asleep. The other guy, similar color of that bedspread. He went to the washerman and said, hey, where is my thing? So washerman said, oh, I made mistake. I made your bedspread to the first guy. So the second guy comes to the first guy and he's pulling the chadar out. He's taking the bedspread out. And this guy wakes up and says, what's the matter with you? I'm sleeping in my own home. Why you are taking my chadar out? This guy said, hey, you are taking my chadar. This is not yours. So they started arguing. So ultimately this guy said, hey, look in the corner. My name is written. As soon as this guy found out that this is not his own thing. So in his mind, right away, this is my bedspread, that mindness, that oneness disappears right away. And then he says, okay, I'm sorry, take your chadar out. Suppose we are in some place. Let's say we are in the exercise place. We are going to go to swimming pool. We took our clothes out and put it on a hanger. And after swimming is over, we come back and we put some white shirt that was hanging. Somebody else comes and says, hey, this is my shirt. What would you do at the time? Oh, is this your shirt? Oh, there's your name. I'm sorry. So number one, I have in my opinion, this is not mine. So that thing occurs. And then I take my buttons out and take the shirt out to him. What happened here? Knowledge that this is not mine And then renunciation occurred for this guy, automatic. Knowledge that this shirt is not mine, the renunciation means giving up that shirt occurs automatic. Or you go to Songat, for example, or you go to Bangalore temple, and there is a Mahavir Nirvan Kalyanak Day, Diwali Day is there, and hundreds and hundreds of people are there, and shoes are outside, and by mistake you put somebody's shoes on, not knowingly, unknowingly. And somebody says, hey, this is my shoes, and as long as you know that this is not yours, you give up automatically. So knowledge is renunciation. Knowledge is renunciation. Now, this picture is very, very, very important. Over here, this person, this is the soul. The soul has body. The soul has accepted this body. But when soul finds out that I am separate from the body is not mine, I am the soul, I'm not the body, that attitude of knowledge, that I'm the soul, then association with the body dissipates just like that. Even though I have a body, but I am separate from the body. That's a Samyak Darshan. Samyak Drashti Jeev has a physical body. But he says, this is not mine. Aryan Bhagwan has a physical body. He says, this is not mine. So, this is knowledge gives renunciation. Knowledge gives renunciation. For example, a thirsty person is dying to get the water. Thirsty person, he's in the desert, extreme heat, and he's dying to get and there's a water bottle somewhere that he's seeing. What will he do? He will grab hold of that water bottle and he will start drinking. He was about to drink that water from the bottle, and somebody said, hey, this bottle of the water, this water in the bottle has a poison, lethal poison in it. What will happen to this guy knowing that he's dying with the thirst, but if he drinks water, he's going to die right away? What will he do? You tell me. Knowledge that there's a poison here, renunciation occurs. This is not mine. I'm not going to take it. I'll suffer with thirst a little bit more. One more thing, little video. This is from the COVID era video that you already know it. Let's see what it says.
Before you eat food, not to use the toilet. Wash your hands. Wet your hands. Use liquid soap. Lather your hands and rub them round. And count to 15. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rinse your hands, towel or air them dry. Turn off the tap with a towel or your sleeves. Now your hands are clean.
So what does this video tells us? That if I know that there are germs, by touching the animals, by playing outside and all kind of thing, by going to toilet and everything, my hands gets dirty. That knowledge. Then washing the hands becomes very easy. Renunciation comes very easy. So this knowledge brings renunciation. So renunciation means separateness from the physical body from the spiritual perspective. And for that thing, knowledge is important. So never say that knowledge, I don't like it, I don't understand it, yeah, I have a problem with this one, this is too difficult to understand. Nothing is difficult. You put your heart into it, you will know it. Once you have knowledge, you have automatic renunciation. I have diabetes. How much sweets I'm going to eat right now? Tell me. No, because that's not good to me. It's going to give problem to my body. So I stay away from that because I know it's not good to. Knowledge that sugar is not good for me, renunciation occurs automatic. Heart patient, salt is a problem, he or she knows about it, he or she will remain staying away from the salt, renunciation from the salt, because knowledge is there. So this is very important to us. So here, let's see. It says, once the right knowledge occurs, then renunciation occurs naturally. Renunciation occurs naturally. You don't have to force yourself. You've gone to party and you are wearing suit and all kind of thing, expensive jewelry, suit, sari and everything. When you come home, then you take it out and put it properly, because they are only meant for certain occasion. Renunciation occurs naturally. One must know the nature of the soul substance different from the worldly material object. Knowledge. Gurudev Sri Kanji Swami, for 45 years in his life, kept on hammering knowing, knowledge. Kunkun Acharya Dev said same thing. Amritchandra Acharya Dev said same thing. Padma Maldhari Acharya Dev said the same thing. Acharya Kalp Pandit Todamalji said same thing. Gurudev said same thing. Mataji said same thing. That knowledge is a principal thing. I don't care what you, as a child or an adult, what you do is not important at all. Important thing is knowing. Who am I? What's my natural state? Why I'm on this earth? What's the reason for me to be here? All those answers, when you get it, automatically renunciation occurs. So renunciation occurs naturally. A snake takes his skin out naturally. These are natural things. Because there's a knowledge occurs, renunciation occurs naturally. No one needs to force a person to give up an act. No, you have to do ekashan, you have to do upvas, you have to do ayambil, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do samayik, you have to do. No, nothing like that. Knowledge, ज्ञान. ये ज्ञान ही सर्वोपरि है. आत्मा का ज्ञान इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसलिए आत्मा का स्वरूप क्या है, द्रव्य क्या है, गुण क्या है, पर्याय क्या है, ये सब मुझे समझना पड़ेगा. जब मैं समझूंगा तब मेरा कार्य ऑटोमेटिक होता जाएगा. Let's see what it says next. So, question regarding soul. What is it? Therefore, the first thing in Jainism, you should know, who am I? First thing ever you want to do, you want to wet your feet. You don't have to do ekasan, upvas, or puja, abhishek, and everything. Just understand, knowledge. Who am I? I'm the soul. What do you mean by I'm the soul? I'm the eternal soul. What do you mean by I'm the eternal soul? Means Siddha Bhagwan is eternal soul. I am eternal soul. I'm like a Siddha Bhagwan. When we are doing Abhishek part, next time when you are doing Abhishek part in the temple, remember one stanza will come. Jin me nij ka nij me jin pratibimb niharu. Bhagwan, within you are like a mirror. My image in my reflection is occurring within you. And at the same time, I'm also like that mirror. Your reflection is illuminated within me. So you and me, we are the same from substance perspective. I am the soul. Then what's the soul made up of? What did it come in? When did it come in existence? When will it get destroyed? These are the questions one has to answer to himself, herself. What's the soul made up of? Dravya gun paryay, substance, attributes, and modes. Outside the area of the soul, outside the innumerable space point that I have within me in my soul, you as a soul, I as a soul, he as a soul, she as a soul, all those souls, they have their boundary of substance, attribute, and modes. Besides that substance, attribute, and modes, beyond that thing, beyond that limit, soul doesn't do anything else to the outside material object. I can't do anything on the outside material object. Well, listen, this pen is there. That's why I can write all those things. Why I have a cell phone, but I can just do all the things. I have a computer, I can make all those things are matter origin. I'm not doing it. I'm made up of substance, attribute, modes, and my limitation is within that capacity of substance, attribute, modes only. When did I come in existence? I was ever there before, and I will be there ever in the future. I was never created, I'll never be destroyed. Wait a second. You just keep saying those things, and we keep on believing this is not right. Who says that I had eternal existence? That's a question you have to ask legitimately. Science, do you believe science? Yes or no? Yes. You believe science. Science has proven. Science has said in this last century that substance, matter cannot be created, cannot be destroyed. Matter changes its form only. If water becomes vapor, becomes clouds, becomes snow, becomes water, becomes vapor, becomes cloud, all those changes occurring, H2O remains the same. Changes for the different changes occur. But the matter remains constant. total amount of matter particle in the universe remains same. They keep on changing form. Some material particle came in the form of this iPhone. Some material particle came in the form of this pencil. Some material particle came in the form of this paper clip, etc. But matter substance remains the same. So if the science says about matter substance only, Mahavir says, what's wrong with you? If you say matter was never created, never be destroyed, it changes form, we say all the 6 universal substances are never created, never be destroyed, changes of form. I'm the soul. I was in hell. I was in heaven. I was in the subhuman. I was in Nigod. I'm now here as a human. So I keep on changing the form, but soul as a soul remains same. Can the soul be destroyed? Can matter be destroyed? No. Can soul be destroyed? No. These are the questions we have to answer ourselves. So then all this thing, when we say, what's the function of this soul? What does soul do? Everything. This pencil is meant for writing. A clip is meant for holding the papers together. My glasses are helping me to read. Similarly, what's the function of the soul? Soul is also substance. It must be doing something. So my function is knowing, and knowing. Siddha Bhagwan's function, knowing forever. Aryan Bhagwan, knowing. Muniraj, knowing. 5th Gunstanak Shravak, knowing. Samyak Drishti Jeev, knowing. Me, knowing and having oneness with that. This is pencil. That's not knowing. But this is my pencil. That is mindness. That's not the function of the soul. The soul's function is knowing, basically. Then, can God help me out of this? God help me out to be a good person? As we say, soul has a substance attribute mode. Dravya gun paryay. Besides the dravya gun paryay, soul cannot do any other activity outside in the outside world. So if you consider God as an entity, substance, can he be able to help me out? No, because the God, Aryan Bhagwan, Siddha Bhagwan, they remain in the Dravya Gun Paryay. So no, they cannot help me out. Then why do I have to go to temple? If Rishabdev or Shantinath Bhagwan or Mahavir Bhagwan, they are not helping, why should I go to temple? Because they have shown a pathway to me. How can I become like him? That's why I have to go to temple to learn the pathway. Can I get Samyak Darshan, right faith? Sure, you can get it right faith any time. Put your effort in right direction. You can get the Samyak Darshan. It's not difficult. Can I get liberated? Sarva Jiva Che Siddhasam. All the souls in the universe, they are, from substance perspective, they are pure. And liberation means complete purity. Yes, I can become complete pure. I can get liberated. I can become Siddha Bhagwan. That's why Gurudev said, Tu Paramatma Chem Nakke Ka, Tu Paramatma Chem Nirnay Ka, Tu Paramatma Chem Anubhav Ka. I'm the soul, I'm the God. I'm Bhagwan Atma. Gurudev kept on saying, everybody, Bhagwan Atma, Bhagwan Atma. I can get liberated. Can I be the God? Liberated state itself is a God, means a purity form. Yes, I am the God. તું પરમાત્મા છે એમ નક્કી કર, નિર્ણય કર, અનુભૂતિ કર. Gurudev Sri gave that message to us. So, these are the things helps me to understand Samvar Tatva. Is there any difficulty in understanding all these things? No, they're straightforward things. I just have to put my heart into it and I can understand what they are. So now, next time we'll be coming to stanza number 7. This is the Samvar Tatva. It's not painful. It's easy to go into my own natural state. It's easy. It's not hurtful. It's not miserable thing. I can do all these things over here. Whatever it said, all these bullets, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. That kind of attitude, and we are home free. Any questions?
Sir, I have a question regarding when you said renunciation. Renunciation is vairagya. That is
Vairagya.
worldly, indifference to worldly affairs.
Or
So you said
detachment, indifference, yes.
indifference to worldly affairs. Now that happens when we have the right knowledge.
Right knowledge
So,
will make you renunciation automatic.
so does that imply that the right knowledge will come after the right faith? So the right faith is already there.
Okay, you are asking a very important question. Right knowledge. Number one, if you go through Samesar language, Kunkun Acharya Dev says, even when I'm in Mithyatva Gunsthanak right now, I'm the worldly soul right now. I'm in the wrong fate state right now. I believe body is mine, body is mine, body is mine, etc., etc., etc. So I'm in wrong faith. But actually, I, as a human being, I have 5 senses and mind to think about it. If, as a human being, one can make rocket, one can go to the moon, all those things one can do for outside material object thing. The knowledge for the self is also can occur. So in Mithyatva Gunsthanak, I can gather all the knowledge. Who am I? What's my nature of the soul? What I'm made up of? When did I come in existence? When can I be destroyed? All those thoughts can occur in Mithyatva Gunsthanak also, as we are Sangni Panchendriya Jeev. So once a knowledge occurs, that's called Tattva Gyan. Then Tattva Gyan will end up with the Tattva Nirnay, determination of reality. And then it becomes Tattva Golan, means repetition about the nature of reality. All these things are reflective thought process. Vikalp Gyan. Still Mithyatva. But now my Vikalp, I'm the knowledge, I'm the soul, I'm the soul, I'm the soul, I'm the soul, I'm the soul. And that Vikalp becomes quieter. And one fine morning, this soul goes into the experiencing phase, and that is called Samyak Darshan. And at that time, all the previous knowledge is now called Samyak Gyan. So, when all up until now, reflective thought process, Tattva Nirnay, Tattva Gyan, Tattva Golan, all those things are in a Mithyatva state. But when the faith occurs, then everything is called Samyak Gyan. So Gyan is the first one to worry about, to start with. Now, if you go to Tattvat Sutra, it's a Samyak Darshan Gyan Charitrani hi Moksha Marga. So there Samyak Darshan is first. But Samyak Darshan means all the knowledge you had it with Samyak Darshan, that knowledge will be called Samyak Gyan. So that knowledge I have gathered all throughout my existence, and now I internalizing myself. I'm understanding what's the nature of seven tattva and everything. So that is reflected thought, vikalp gyan. But the vikalp gyan, once it quiets down and becomes nirvikalp anubhuti, that's a samyak darshan, samyak jnana, samyak charitra, right? So knowledge is first. With knowledge, you will do the tattva nirnay, tattva gyan, tattva nirnay, tattva golan, which you may have done several times in our previous life, but nothing went further. So now I'm going to go further to experiencing state of the soul, right? Does it answer?
Yeah. So that means we're not talking about right knowledge here in terms of samyak gyan wala. We're talking about understanding
Understand.
the
Tattva
the
understand. The understanding the tattva, सात तत्व का स्वरूप क्या है? जैसे हमने देखा यहाँ पर कि भी नॉलेज इज रिनंसिएट, मैं पहले तप करूंगा, तप करूंगा, तप करूंगा, तप में तूने क्या किया? शरीर को आहार नहीं दिया, वो शरीर की प्रॉब्लम था। आत्मा में क्या हुआ? अरे मैंने आज उपवास किया है, मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत करना, मैंने आज उपवास किया है, ये इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट। तूने आत्मा की ओर तू कहां पर भी गई, एक स्टेप भी आत्मा की ओर आया उपवास करने के बाद में? उपवास किया है, कल पारने में क्या होगा? घर में मग नहीं है, जल्दी जाके मग लेके आओ। गैस सिलेंडर खलास हो गया है, तो ये उपवास में तू ऐसा कार्य करेगा, पारना की ही तू विचार करेगा, फूड का ही थॉट करेगा, तो दैट मीन्स कि तूने खाना खाया ही है मन से। तो इसमें कोई उपवास नहीं है। उपवास में तो उप यानी कि नियर, वास मीन्स ठहरना। आत्मा के पास जो ठहरने की प्रोसेस है उसको उपवास कहा। हाँ, ऐसा तूने उपवास किया है तो दैट्स द बेस्ट। हमने थोड़ा टाइम हो गया, 2 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा लेता हूं। हमने यहाँ पर 10 लक्षण पर्युषण पर्व में हमने यहाँ पर पाठशाला में बताया कि भी देखो, ये पर के तरफ तेरी एकत्व भावना है ना, उसको तोड़ना है। ये दिस गाय इज विथ यू 24/7। 1 मिनट तो बाथरूम में जाकर ले जाएगा, किचन में ले जाएगा, कार में ले जाएगा, सभी जगह। तो तूने 10, 15, 20, 25 साल पहले जब फोन नहीं था तो क्या था? क्या दुनिया नहीं चलती थी? महावीर के टाइम में सेल फोन नहीं थे तो दुनिया नहीं चलती थी। तो हमने सभी को बताया, देखो एक भाव से आप एक ई उपवास करो, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक उपवास, एक 24 घंटे के लिए और 8 दिन के लिए, 10 दिन के लिए ये फोन को टच मत करना, उसको व्हाट्सएप नहीं निकालना, न्यूज नहीं निकालना। क्या कर सकते हैं आप? हाँ, कर सकते हैं। प्रीवियसली भी किया था, जब नहीं था तब, अभी भी हो सकता है। तो ये अच्छी बात होगी, ये ज्ञान होगा, ये कि ये ज्ञान, ये फोन से मैं अलग रह सकता हूं, व्हाट ए बिग डील। सो इस तरह से सोचना है हमको। तो पहले ज्ञान करना है तो रिनंसिएशन ऑटोमेटिक हो सकता है, बराबर। ये 10 लक्षण के 10 दिन तक मैंने कभी फोन को टच ही नहीं किया है। जिसको कोई मैसेज आया नहीं है, कोई मैसेज मुझे करना नहीं है, कोई न्यूज नहीं, तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ा? डिड आई लूज एनीथिंग? Nothing. In fact, those were the best days for me. So those are the things we have to think about. Knowledge, 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 knowledge is a center point. अभी मिथ्यात्व अवस्था में नॉलेज होगा वो मिथ्या नॉलेज है, मगर जितना जितना तत्व क्या अभ्यास होगा, नॉलेज रहता रहेगा, इतना नॉलेज गाढ़ होता जाएगा और एक सुंदर अद्भुत पल पर मैं विकल्प दशा से निकलकर निर्विकल्प में जाऊंगा, उसका नाम सम्यक दर्शन, सम्यक ज्ञान, सम्यक चारित्र। बराबर?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
Nice. No questions here. Online, does anybody have questions? Please, you can unmute yourself and ask. I guess none.
Okay.
Jinvani Stuti links.
Please, yeah, go ahead. Are you taking it from there?
Yes.
Okay.
निज निधि निज में बताई यह अनंत उपकार है, इसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना शत बार है, इसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना शत बार है। 9 बार नमोकार मंत्र बोलिए।